She was born in 1952 in Tallahassee, Florida, and was raised in Queens, New York and Chicago, Illinois. Her love of reading was inspired by a 1946 book called Bright April. It was about a young black girl who was in the Girl Scouts. Fast forward to 1973, she earned her bachelor's degree in political science and African history from Roosevelt University. She then went on to get her master's and her PhD in library science from the University of Chicago. After graduating, she started her career in the Chicago Public Library. And then in the 80s, she worked for Chicago's Museum of Science and Industry. It was also in the 80s that she went and became an associate professor at the University of Pittsburgh, but then in the early 90s returned back to Chicago to join the Chicago Public Library team again. In 1993, she became CEO of the Enoch Pratt Free Library in Baltimore, Maryland. And following the death of Freddie Gray in 2015, when the city rose up and really the country, she kept that library open. And her words were simple: people need us now more than ever. A year after that, President Barack Obama nominated her to become the 14th Librarian of Congress. Then in July of 2016, the United States Senate confirmed her in a vote of 74-18. And then in September of 2016, she was sworn in by Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts. And with that, she made history. The first woman, the first black, and the first professional librarian to hold that role. She brought the Library of Congress into the digital age. She expanded access. She preserved black stories. But less than 24 hours ago, this story broke. She was terminated from her position by President Donald Trump. No scandal, no mismanagement, just the quiet but really not so quiet removal of a groundbreaking black woman who redefined what leadership looked like in one of America's most powerful cultural institutions. Her name is Carla Hayden, and now they're trying to close the book on her. But we will make sure that her name stays in bold. How's that for some Black history?